That was awful. We're in the woods. We've escaped the hospital. I can't look back. Jesus Christ, the hospital is lost. How the hell am I supposed to? Okay, I need to focus. Dad, I can't lose you too. It's a nightmare. Yeah, no, that was crazy, chat. That was out of pocket. The tail of the great squirrel's tail. A gray squirrel's tail isn't just there to look cute, you know. The tail is the gray squirrel's most important tool. It uses its tail to stay balanced, communicate with other squirrels, and most importantly, stay safe. There's got to be a reason they put that in. Oh, how cute. What an amazing drawing. They thought they were slick by putting the can inside the grass. Fuck that shit. They thought they were slick by putting the can in the grass, but we smarter and we got better vision and awareness. Okay, cool. More bees, please. 1/3 of the world's food crops depend on animal pollinators like bees to reproduce. So while they may seem scary, just leave them be so they can do their job. Sneaky little camera. That's where we were just at. We just saw this. Who's there? The great horned owl. An owl's face may look silly to us, but it actually makes them great listeners. The shape of their face directs sound waves to their into their ears, and because they can turn their heads nearly all the way around, they can hear the smallest sound. Yeah. She's got a gun. We don't know if she's friendly or not. He's got a bigger gun. Damn. It's out here with us. Overcome gaps. You can cross large gaps with help of planks. Place one with interaction and use the mouse to lay it down slowly. The plank must be placed in specific spots, but a single plank can be used to overcome multiple gaps. However, it's a heavy object and going around with it risks her stress level. Fuck. Jay, you were busy when I got in. Just want to say thank you for your concern the other day. I'm still waiting to get a new inhaler, but at least I got some pills for now. The pills aren't as effective as an inhaler, but they're better than nothing. I'll have them in case I have another episode. I'll have them nearby in case I have another episode, promise, Ra. Guys, I took the large plank out of the pile for a reason. Until we get this built, we need to use that plank to cross the gap. Don't like it? If you got a better plan, I'm all ears. Till then, use the damn plank. Jay.
All those people. Mark. Dad. Oh God. No.
All you can do is hope that he's not gone. Okay. So, yeah. Looks pretty safe. Everything's all padded up and looks like we're safe enough to talk. So that's good. Kind of freaking me out a little bit, not gonna lie. But we're kind of loud, so more pills. We're okay for now. So much. Telling Time by Chloe Larson. Another trial, another pill, another chance to test my will. Tick, tick, tick. A well-worn book. Some text to send, an awkward visit from a friend. Tick, tick. A worried dad, a panicked mom, and once again, I act real calm. Tick. Not much to do, too much to say. This is how I pass each day. Dot, dot, dot. Stamped onto the poem. First place, the Lance Lee James Trim Youth Poetry Prize. Oof. Daniel wanted to turn her away. He wrote, "It's too dangerous. She could get us killed." And I wrote back, "If we won't help her, we deserve to be killed." His jaw clenched the same way it always does when he knows he's not going to win an argument. I opened a can of spaghetti for her. She's so small. I thought it would be plenty, but Jill scarfed it down in about 90 seconds. So I went in our stores to grab her another. I didn't hear her follow me. But when I turned around, she was looking at all the cans with the widest eyes I've ever seen. When we got back to the table, she wrote, "That's all yours?" And I wrote, "Ours, Jill. It's ours." I haven't seen a smile that pure since before Chloe got sick. I wish Daniel could have seen it. I don't know where he went. I feel like they use like popular like horror game name or like popular game names. And maybe it's me just overanalyzing. We know Jill from Resident Evil. Chloe's a character from Life is Strange. And Daniel is actually is the little brother from Life is Strange too. So maybe it's coincidental. Hey, fair analysis. Let me know. Leave a comment. Let me know in the chat if y'all think this is valid. Jill Valentine is a character from Resident Evil's franchise, and Chloe and Daniel are both the names of two main characters in the Life is Strange franchise. So I don't know if that's just ironic or just kind of like an over eval. So we'll see. Anyway, I finally found him sitting on Chloe's bed next to the door closed. Next was sitting on Chloe's bed with the door closed. When I opened it, he stood up to make it look like he was making the bed for Jill. But I recognized the look on his face. How could I not? Terrified yet terribly focused. It was the same look he looked. It was the same way he looked at Chloe towards the end, like he was burning every detail of her face into his brain. I don't know how long it's been since Jill's brushed her teeth. I gave her a spare toothbrush and some toothpaste, and when she spat it out into the bucket, it was bright red. Her gums were so tender that her entire mouth bled. I saw some blood trickling down her chin and turned to find a rag, but Daniel was already there. He wiped the blood off her face. I don't think he looked her in the eyes the whole time. When he finished, she hugged him for I don't know how long. He looked at me with that same terrified look on his face. I showed Jill to Chloe's room. Daniel didn't come in, but leaned hit just outside the door. I tucked her in and felt my heart leap in my chest. I haven't tucked anyone into that bed since Chloe's last night. And then I understood why Daniel looked so scared. It froze my heart to think there was even a chance of experiencing that kind of loss again. I sat there, frozen, until Jill picked up the pen and paper. She wrote, "Are you both going to bed?" And I wrote back, "Yes, but don't worry. The doors and windows are locked. Nothing's going to hurt you. You're safe." That's when I knew I would kill anyone or anything that laid a hand on her. Daniel offered to take Jill fishing. I could see how scared he was, but he was trying, and there was nothing braver than that. Jill will never be Chloe, but she doesn't have to be. Wow. Poetry, a live show test by Chloe Larson. Ignore my voice. Sucks. Oof. 10-1-10. Mom and dad are such dorks. They got me a cake to celebrate winning the youth poetry prize and mom saying happy birthday, but with the lyric happy winnings to you, which doesn't even make any sense. The cake had probably 100 candles on it and dad lit every single one. When I asked why, he said that this is a really big deal and deserves a really big celebration. They really are dorks. 10-2-10. It's 2 a.m. I just realized why mom wanted to sing happy birthday. She thought it might be her last chance to sing it to me. 10-3-10. Spent half the day going through my poems with dad. I wanted to use the prize money to put a book together, but I don't know. Reading through them again, I just don't like them. Any of them. Dad think it's just the pain I'm in that's messing with my mood. He might be right. 10-6-10. Been out of it the last couple of days, so I just rested. I remember when my friends would come and visit, when everyone was like, "You just need some rest. You'll be back on your feet in no time." It's been months since I saw Dylan, even longer since Rachel. I guess it gets old watching your best friend die. Rachel is another character from Life is Strange. I can't call for Dylan, but maybe I'm just, like I said, maybe I'm just over analyzing. But anyway, I guess it never gets old watching your best friend die. Okay, enough of that dark BS. Now for the good news. Mom and dad spent the last 2 days organizing my poems into a first draft of my book. It's way too short right now, and they told me not to read it until I was feeling better. But they think it's gonna be something really special. I know they're my parents and supposed to be supportive or whatever, but I don't know what the fuck I would do without them. Wow, there's a big gap. So it goes from 10-6 to 10-21. So almost what, 2 weeks? Um, yeah, 2 weeks. Been in the hospital, too drugged and effed up to even write. They wanted me to stay longer, but if this, it, but if this, it, okay, let's read it how it's written again. Been in the hospital, too drugged and effed up to even write. They wanted me to stay longer, but if this it, I want to be home. I want to be with my stuff in my room and go to sleep in my bed. I want mom and dad to tuck me in like they did when I was 5. And I want to believe that I'm gonna wake up to the smell of dad's maple bacon pancakes. Ugh, that sounds so good, dude. Maple bacon pancakes and the sound of mom singing a whole musical all by herself. That's what I want. So that's what's gonna happen. 10-22. I just want. Mm, uh, That was freaking awful. This is a nightmare. First lore, then that creature. It's getting worse and worse. She had a gun, but she can't hurt me, right? Not as long as I'm expecting her grandchild. I'd rather go alone than let her take me. Oh, that was Laura who had the gun. Oh, man. So these are people that she knew from the hospital that got out of the hospital when the creatures came inside the hospital. And now it looks like we're just out in the woods, dinner food, and it's just hunting. Good morning. How you feeling? I hope you had a good Halloween. Did you get dressed up? There's a lot of really cool things in this game so far. So I'll just kind of hit you with the slow-mo real quick, or just kind of catch you up to speed. Bottom right hand side where you see the cursors that is a barred microphone. That means that our proximity chat is currently disabled. That means I can talk to you guys. This pops up whenever things come up that they want me to read. And obviously during the time whenever I need to read something, it'll pop up on the screen. We'll read it, and it'll give me a chance to say hi to you guys. But when we're not in this menu, we're in game, and that's when we have to be quiet, because it's pretty dangerous out here. As you see, that thing did slap the fuck out of me. It wouldn't have got me if I knew that I couldn't stay in there. But yeah, it's nice to know that there's items in the game that can be used as throwables to distract the monsters. That's good. That would have sucked if they didn't have something to distract those things in this game. So that's cool. From bricks to glass bottles and stuff. So that's cool. And you can actually store one. It looks like you can store one in your inventory, so that's nice too. I should probably make a habit of keeping one on me just in case, because you never know when you need it. So next bottle or brick we find, we're definitely going to keep it in our inventory. We'll just play the rest of the game and make sure we at least have one on us. This is just a smart way to go, you know what I mean? I'm fine. I don't celebrate it, so I just stayed home and ate candy and sweets. Nice. Right. Most people usually did. You know, we don't eat candy from strangers, man. You can't trust everybody. I don't need everybody food. I can't trust what you do with your candy. You know what I'm saying? What up, Rampart? Welcome in. We still in the we still in here vibing this shit. We vibing this shit. You know the vibes. I had a good night. I was really tired last night, so I couldn't stretch as long as I wanted to, but you know, we here and we vibing this morning. Her gloves chopped up, man. Oh, it feels bad. Hey guys, it's me again. Just checking on you to make sure that you're okay. Have you been drinking water and staying hydrated? Have you eaten or stretched your body parts while you've been hanging out with us all this time? If you have, then great. If not, sad face. Make sure you guys go do that. Be kind to yourselves, most importantly. I love you all so much. Thank you for making it this far in the video. Again, if you guys made it this far, round of applause. Round of applause for you guys making it this far through the video. Hey, let me know what you guys think of the game so far. Make sure you put a comment down below. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and while you're waiting for that next part, check out some of the cool YouTube shorts and other videos we have on our channel. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. You guys are important, you guys are special, and you mean everything to me. I'll see you guys later.